Hello and welcome to Spirit Touched. We're going to try to finish up angels. Jude 6 tells us what that heavenly rebellion was like. These demons are unclean and evil spirits. They do Satan's dirty work. Now, do you get why we need those guardian angels? This is also why we need to pray in the name of Jesus. At some point, we will do a study on knowing our enemy, because Jesus overcame the demons. As his followers, we can do the same. Luke 10:17. When he walked this earth, Jesus had more encounters with angels than any of us ever will down here. When Satan tempted Jesus, he did not appear veiled in light. He didn't have to, because Jesus already knew him. So when he attacks us, we need to remember the words Jesus spoke in counterattack. It is written. Who comes right after Satan leaves? Angels show up with manna and water. It was and still is their good pleasure to love and serve not only their master but his children as well. Having an angel touch your life is just another one of God's blessings. Enjoy it when it happens and thank him for it. According to Matthew 13:39, another thing angels is that they are reapers of God's harvest at the end of the age. The Bible talks about them over 300 times. There are many of them, and they are mighty. Hebrews 12:22. One of their jobs will be to help God judge. Jude 4, verses 14 and 15. David says they drive the chariots. Psalm 68:17. They were on Mount Sinai when God gave Moses the commandments, Deuteronomy 33:2. That day on the cross, Jesus could have called them for help, Matthew 26:53, but he did not. The prophet of the servant of Elijah saw them, 2 Kings 6:17, because his eyes were open to them. Have your eyes been open long enough to get a glimpse of one? They are there whether we are awake or asleep. When it comes to strength, they are so beautiful. It only took one that first Passover night to kill all the firstborn of Egypt. Psalm 103:20 says they listen for God's orders. However, they do not listen to us. Their ears are only tuned in to God's voice, Hebrews 1:14, and they only face the only face they see is that of the Father, Matthew 18:10. Angels worship God just like we do, but for them, everything they do is a form of worship. Worshiping God and praising him, because they are part of his invisible creation, Colossians 1:16. Their number one job is to minister to God's people, Psalm 91:11. People like the three friends of Daniel in the furnace, Peter in the jail cell, Psalm 34:7. Guiding angels are the people in your life with good hearts who teach you life lessons. They help show you that it's okay to trust yourself and each other. They prod you into action. They are patient when you make mistakes, Hebrews 13:2. They help you pick yourself up when you fall. They are always among us, but we don't always see them. Yes, they can be some of those extraordinary people we have talked about. Think about it. Have you noticed any of them in your life, like their boss, i.e., God? Everything they do is because of love. They help us filter through all the white noise and get to the heart of the matter before us. They help us cut strings and keep our ballast even. Sometimes you can hear their wings fluttering when they are near. Sometimes you can feel their feather-like touch. On a hot day, you can feel like they can feel like a sudden gentle breeze. For some, angel wings are gold. Others, they are silver. Spirit wings are a soft shade of blue. Then there are those snowy wings that we've talked about. How interesting. I never noticed it before, but according to Revelation 22:16, even Jesus has an angel. Their job is to tell the churches all the things in the book of Revelation that John wrote down. You may send your prayer request to heanswers, TWO@gmail.com.